Popeyes, you don't even work your social media like that.
Every time somebody come, we gotta fucking fuss, bro. Every fucking time. That's not what we're gonna do.
We're gonna go back.
I'm not doing this.
Commercial break when we get back. We're gonna wrap this up.
So you wanna cut me off, right? Corey, you just gonna watch your butt, baby. You do this shit every time.
Oh yeah.
Wait, no thing. That shit that I do when bitch was having a seizure, and that shit ain't go right. You know what I'm like? I thought she was out, nigga. Go ahead. Look, I didn't know.
I'm gonna call you back. I'm gonna call you back.
Get the truck. Let's go. Let's go. We get this bitch. Let's go.
Keep my peace, Cubans with the chisel.
People with the cheap shirts and shit that say Melanin Magic and all that, Popeyes not stopping your business. You are. Okay? So to you people that's using Popeyes as excuse for your business not to get a head, shame on you. Nobody been buying them Melanin.
Whoa. Welcome to Couch Talk Nola, episode what?
43.
43?
God damn.
Shit, we getting up there, huh?
We are.
Man, we got Mr. Meana in the building.
Legendary.
Pleasure to have, legendary status. Let's just get that out the way.
Yes.
So what's going on, brother?
Same old shit for me, brother.
I want to know, how did you get started? I gotta jump into it.
How I get started?
Yeah.
Way back in the early 90s. Well, I was doing talent shows and everything, like pretty much what rappers was doing at that time. I started out in the gong shows, Bobby Morshan, Cash Money was doing something like that, talent shows or whatever they was doing. And I was just interested and started winning and ran into my brother Kango. And when I met Kango, I knew it was on, like Donkey Kong.
So y'all met at actual
I met Kango through a mutual friend, a guy by the name of Dejon. That was my partner, long time friend from Holly Grove. And he pretty much told me about Kango. He was like, man, he was dating Kango's sister or whatever. He was like, man, Felicia, little brother, Walter, he be rolling, but you gotta check him out. He was going to an old high school. We went to Syracuse. I had graduated.
Oh, in the East School.
Yeah, but I went back to the school. I was in college, so I went back to the school to check out the band because I played in the band. I was a section lead on cymbals.
Oh yeah.
I go, Paul.
No, that's all I'm saying.
I went back and check out the band, and it was like, man, Walter be rolling like or whatever, you know. So I was like, I want to check him out. So I missed him the first day I came around there. The next day he came around there. I knew who he was. I went to him, asked him about, come take a walk with me or whatever. And he took a walk with me, and I was like, man, run some raps. He ran some raps. I like what I heard. I ran some raps. Just so happened they coincide. Like, it was funny that we never really wrote together. But, they was coincide. I was like, look, bro, I be doing these long shows. You know, why don't you come see if you could get in with me, you know what I'm saying, make you some money, you know what I'm saying, I'll split the pie with you. I've been winning them, but, right. You're talented, because when I first heard Kango, I was just, like, blown away. He had melody, and I was like, dude, dope, you know what I'm saying, I'm like, bro, you come get in the gong show with me, and I'll split the pie with you, and that's pretty much how we
Since
started.
then, just been partners in crime.
Yeah, we get the name Partners in Crime. I got that from, they had a show came out. It was LL Junebug. It was like a little skit comedy like type thing, and the name of the show was Part of Your Crime. Robert Townsend or whatever. It was his show, and it was something like In Living Color or something like that. It was on HBO, yeah. And the name of the show was Part of Your Crime. So when they asked us what y'all rap name was, I was just like Part of Your Crime. I just took the I off and put the N. Kept it hip hop.
And that's some 90s shit right there.
Pretty much how you get the PSC out of it.
Hey man, y'all was all on tour, man. Y'all even went to the Virgin Islands, huh?
Yeah, we went to the Virgin Islands. Thanks to Mystical.
Yeah,
thanks to Mystical, we went to the Virgin Islands. We've been all over the United States, you know what I'm saying, bro. We went to the Virgin Islands, went to Caribbean, thanks to Juvie. Went on an Army tour, 9-day tour, whatever. So I've been to a couple of little places, you know.
You've been a lot of big places. You made it little, big.
It was alright. It was alright.
What was it like being outside of New Orleans and getting, the energy from other people, from other places?
It was love. It was a little nervous, thing, because you don't know how people are going to take on to you.
Right.
You know, I remember turning a lot of boos into yays, you know what I'm saying? I remember doing the Apollo, not the Apollo show itself, but we did a show at the Apollo, and we was opening for Juve at the time, and we started out there with Booners, and we got the Boos.
That's a whole nother energy. And
New York hard to break,
you gotta be.
They rolled as a hey, New York.
Yeah, they kind of like remind me of New Orleans. It's a hard place to break, you know what I'm saying? But once they started hearing what we was doing and kind of got with it, they boos started turning to cheers, and then we got their girls involved and got them on stage, got them dancing, popping, and next thing you know, it was a good show.
So how was it when you got booed? Like, what was your mind like? Oh fuck, I gotta do something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Who
should be nerve wracking?
With boos, you know what I'm saying? It's just more like, the mission is to turn it around. You know what I'm saying? So the mission was to let's get the crowd involved, like with the show. If we can get some of their people involved, maybe they would stop booing. So we just thought like, hold up, how y'all gonna? We'll go back to the main act, How many of y'all came to see Juve? Y'all want to see Juve with me? Y'all say Juve? They get with that.
Oh,
you get them the back
the crowd up,
get them back involved to what they came here for. And then be like, hold up, how many of y'all ladies, y'all know how to, whatever, twerk, back it up or whatever, back that thing up. How many of y'all know how to back that thing up? Me. All right, you get up here, you get up here. All right, run that beat, boo. Run the beat, we doing pump the part or whatever. And they just dance.
That's smart though. You gotta know how to work the crowd. You feel what I'm
turn
saying?
them around. I can't, I get too many boos, I might not do no more shows. You know what I'm saying?
But that's something you gotta naturally have. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Your
right.
You gotta naturally have that, because this new generation, you think they could be able to better that shit?
Not all of them. They got a few of them that know how to do it. It's just in you. You know what I'm saying? I just think that some people got it, and some people got to get it. You know what I'm saying? But the people that got it, they just learn to know what they got to do in the mix of any mix up or any mess. You know what I'm saying? You just know how to get out of it. And coming from New Orleans, I done been in a bunch of messes, and I had to find a way out of it. So it was the same thing within that situation. We in the mix, it's going backwards. Let's find a way to turn this thing around. So you just get clever and you just start doing things that you think could work. And when it work, you know what to do. So when you get hit with that kind of situation again, you just know how to get out of it.
Now I was listening when you said how you and Kango got together. I feel like they need more of that these days, because how y'all just partnered up and say, hey, I like. A lot of people ain't doing that in this generation right there, because they feel like you gonna take the shine away from them or some shit like that.
And y'all had a long run.
I think it changed since this, from that era to this era. Shit is totally different. Like, how you feel about the unity?
I feel like it's separated, but that's why we started this thing. Me and my partner Chuck started this thing, Slay the Mic. And we started Slay the Mic to kind of get people back on some unity type stuff, like far as like chill the next man on, what I'm saying, or whatever. I just think a lot of brothers just need, to be taught what it's about, you know what I'm saying. And I think
guidance.
Little guidance. If they don't have, if they don't have that, then what you expect from them. They only know what they know. So when you show them that, y'all can come together, man, work, man, chill that man on, respect that man. Right. They see you cheering them on, you know what I'm saying. They just follow what they think is right once they see right, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So that kind of goes back to what Mr. Marcelo said when he came. He had pointed out, like, a lot of these families don't have a full family. We don't have a mother and a father, so we look to the OGs. So the OGs kind of guide them. If you got the wrong OG, then what the fuck you expect?
Yeah, what you got,
you know what I'm saying?
Right. You're only gonna get the information the way you get it, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, it's on us. And I feel like we dropped the ball to some degree, you know what I'm saying? We were so busy doing what we doing that the younger generation just had to find their own way.
Right.
So I take a little blame on that, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, once I recognized that it was a problem, me, myself, I tried to go back and start working with the younger artists and putting them on, you know what I'm saying?
You be having a few knuckleheads that don't really want intake. They think they know everything.
You gotta let them learn their way then, you know what I'm saying? But then you got the ones that do want to, learn, and you just instill in them, the ones who want to learn. You don't waste your energy, it's about who want to use it, and you give it to the ones who want to use it. It's just like talking to somebody who want to be talked to. You know, why talk to somebody who not even listening? You know what I'm saying? I just
Like talking to a brick wall.
Yeah, I ain't wasting my energy with nobody.
We need a lot of mentorship, especially in this city, because either dude wilding. You hear me?
I mean, they're ambitious, bro. I mean, it's a generation that we kind of pray for. We pray for a generation of people that can't be controlled directly by anything. You know what I'm saying? So it's just about connecting with them. You know what I'm saying? I like the young generation. You know, I like what they own. They doing their own thing. A lot of them getting money. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And their mission is to get money. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to work for nobody. They want to get it for themselves.
By any means.
I kind of respect that in a way, but at the end of the day, they need guidance. They just need some direction on how to do it and to do it the right way. So if you come at these brothers the right way, the biggest thing when I talk to youngsters, they be like, man, fuck them old dudes, because they don't respect us. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So when you get to a dude, you be like, man, I respect you. I see something in you. You know what I'm saying? They rock with you, and I mess with a lot of youngsters.
I got a few OGs that I'm gonna get no game. You know, right? They just shut them away, you feel me? When they want to reach out to them.
Some stupid shit. Fuck, my mama, we made Pump the Part, that was a stupid song to some people.
No, what?
Listen, to some people, it was simple. It was, King Slim came to Pump the Pump, Mr. Meana came to Pump. But it was real simple, you know what I'm saying? And it was, you know, repetitive. It was kind of chanty in a way.
Fuck, so I used to put my name in there like I was the one.
But some people didn't look at it like it was what it was, you know what I'm saying? You know, mom was like, y'all making all that noise, you know what I'm saying? But when I started paying some bills with that noise, it was a whole other respect.
That's usually how,
that's my son.
That's
you know,
my
they don't
son
like the
right
process, but the finished product, they rock with.
Right, so that's the same way we got to look at these youngsters. I don't really agree with all their music, but then I understand. Like, I sit down with my daughters and I'm like, well, why y'all like this song?
Then you got 4 daughters.
Sound whack to me. And she be like, we turn up on this. So I have to respect that they get stuff. They got stuff that they turn up on too, just the same way when we came out. My mom and them didn't understand what people was turning up to. You know what I'm saying? So I just try to be open-minded to what they're doing and respect what they're doing. So long as they're doing something positive, they're trying to make music, they're trying to make money. Let me embrace these little brothers and try to give them guidance.
Facts.
This fucking time don't never be on our
side. We're gonna have to take a brief intermission.
Break.
But y'all stay right there because we got the legendary Mr. Meana in the building. Let's just get that out the way. And make sure y'all subscribe, you heard me?
Nah.
Make sure y'all subscribe. Don't just watch, subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe, bro. It makes all the difference in the world.
House of Nola, you heard me?
Slater Mike.
You did?
Let's do it.
He got the beat to make your booty go bang. You listen to the great. Nah. Let's go.
Without you by my side, I'm so alone. What I wouldn't do to hear you whisper in your tone. I just wanna make you understand that I can be a better man. I know I make mistakes, but baby, I'm only human. It's you, I never can replace you. I'm a man who makes mistakes, and you're allowed to do the same. But every time we fuss, that doesn't mean we have to end. Girl, you know we both in love. Can we start when we begin? See, every time I call and you don't answer, girl, you think.
And we are back, you heard me?
Whoa.
Let's get back into this Slater Mike, you heard me?
Right.
How many are there so far? How many?
We did 4 of them so far. We was doing it every month at one time, you know what I'm saying? But going into 2020, we plan on doing it every 3 months. So the next one will be March 12th.
March 12th.
March 12th we'll be doing the first one of 2020, and the reason why we took it to doing it every 3 months now and doing it quarterly is because we want to get the best of the best. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, I don't think everybody deserves to be on a platform because everybody don't respect the platform. So we want to put artists that's worthy of it, that's serious about their craft. It's not an open mic, it's a hand-picked showcase. We actually pick these artists, we actually pick poets, singers, rappers, you know what I'm saying? And we want to give them a proper platform that not anybody can get on. We want them to make the people who get picked for it, we want them to feel like I was picked, I was special,
that's
there was something about me.
Shit,
you know what I'm saying? So we spreading it out so we can give artists the proper promotion. You know, we can put the special ingredients in it to make it big as we want it to be. You know what I'm saying? When we was doing it every month, we just didn't have enough time to get the right amount of artists involved and to promote it properly the way we wanted to. So we thought about it, was like, look, we're gonna do it every 3 months now so that we can do it right.
If we're gonna do it, we're gonna do it right.
And do it big, right.
I feel that. How do you select them? Like by invitation?
Well, you know, first of all, they sent an audition.
Oh, I love that.
They sent an audition video through Team Squared Events. You know, they kind of sent it, then we kind of picked that. And then from there, we meet with the artists, and that's the second audition. So we get to understand who they are, you know, how serious they are about their craft. And once we see how serious they are about their craft, you know what I'm saying, we give them like 10 tickets, because we feel like, you know, this platform is built for people to actually get, you know, have a following or support. So we give them 10 tickets. We don't charge them to get in it, but we just tell them like, look, you got a minimum of 10 tickets. Get 10 people to come support you, because we don't have a judge that actually picks the artist. The artists get picked. I mean, the artists get judged by the audience. Whoever make the most noise, whoever scream the loudest for that artist, that's who actually win. The pie is for $500. You know what I'm saying? You get some other incentives like some studio time, 4-hour block from Top Notch Studios. You know, we get producers to give them
they get game from
get game from Lee. You know what I'm saying? They get a press release. You know, things of that nature. And the reason why I want to spread it out, because I want bring on magazines to actually give them a spread out on what they doing, things of that nature.
Right,
you know, just so
to build them up.
Yeah, to build all this up. So if you win, you win something that can propel your career to doing something great.
Man,
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
dope, because they don't have that.
Right.
They don't have nothing
So
like
how
that.
did you come up with the name? What did the name Slater Mike come?
My partner Chuck came up with the name Slater Mike. He came to me, said I was doing a disservice to the city by not giving back. You know, BTY Youngin was the artist I was working with.
Wow.
Rest in peace
Rest
to
in
him.
peace.
BT.
Yeah, rest in peace to him. So that was the artist I had put a lot of energy into. And when he had the untimely death, that kind of like messed a lot of things up for us, like what we was planning on going forward. So it knocked a lot of wind out of me, and I didn't really want to deal with too many artists, because artists don't have the loyalty that brother had. That brother was a loyal brother. He was a young brother, but he had an old soul.
Right.
What was it like being around BTY?
Oh, he was funny, man. Funny. You know, had a lot of charisma with him, you know what I'm saying? It was a cool artist, and he listened, you know, and, you know, you give him the game, he used it, you know what I'm saying?
That's a skill a lot of people don't have.
He used it, you know, and he just had a charisma, you know. Youngin had something that draw people in, you know what I'm saying? It's like you hear him one time, you see him one time, you meet him one time, you start liking him, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that energy.
He had a certain kind of energy about him, and I just love that, you know, about the brother. He was a hustler to the degree of like, you gonna buy my music, you know. Youngin to get on Instagram and say, look, I'm over here at Diamonds, come get the CD right now, I got it right now.
He
you
was
know what
on
I'm
in
saying?
the clothing store.
Yeah, come pull up. He's
Pull
standing
up.
on the counter, come get it, you know what I'm saying? And I just liked it that he stood behind his music that hard. And it's hard to find people to believe in themselves first that much. He believed in himself.
You got to be your own fan before.
Youngin to meet a girl, a group of people, like, you know, I'm BTY Youngin. I'm the hottest thing in the city.
You know who I am?
You know who I am? I'm BTY. Like, you know, he made you like look at him.
Confidence about
Yeah,
it.
yeah, a certain kind of confidence that a lot of artists just don't have, you know. And you know, when we talking about stage presence and, you know, doing songs and stuff like that, dude took everything that we told him, did it, and you know, it's just like, you know, what came from it. Another artist that do this somewhat the same thing as Jay Jones. That was another artist that come from under the wing, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, we taught him stage presence, writing songs, the whole nine. You know, what it take.
You said come under the wing?
Under the wing.
He came under our wing.
Oh, under your wing.
Yeah,
Okay, because I was about to say Lil Wayne, that's out, because he's over
Ain't
over
nobody
the
saying
top.
nothing about no Wayne.
You know,
He running with Young Money right now.
yeah, he
so,
is. He in the
you know,
building.
he doing his thing with him, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, but he come under the wing of what we was doing, you know what I'm saying? His daddy is J-Dog for Black Menace, you know, a legend, you know, as well. So
Yeah,
I've been knowing Lil J since he was born. So, you know, just to work with that brother, you know, I was just honored, like, and just to see what he's doing with his career, I'm proud of him, man. So,
What do you plan to instill in those artists that you mold at Slater Mike?
Integrity, man. You know what I'm saying? I just think any artist that got some type of integrity about themselves, it goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? What you do in front of me is what you should do behind my back. You know what I'm saying? And if you got that type of integrity about yourself, it's gonna go a long way with you as a person, as an artist, the whole nine. You know what I'm saying? So if an artist could see that part of it and understand what integrity is and stand on integrity, they'll go a long way. You know what I'm saying? Like be the man behind my back that you is in front of my face. You know what I'm saying? And if you could be that man, I see a future for anybody that's can stand on something solid as that, you know what I'm saying? Just having some integrity.
Now we are most definitely in the building on that next play of Mike.
Oh yeah.
Let's just get that out the way.
All right, y'all hear him, right?
We in the building.
Now, when I air out, that couch talk wasn't there.
See, we coming. We can't have
all
it.
right, but when I air them out, that they wasn't there,
okay.
We coming.
we gonna be like, look, that's the problem we got in New Orleans right now. Stand on your word. You give us your word. Be there.
We might have to interview a few of them too.
Yeah, you can do that. You can set y'all up. Bring a couch there.
It's official. Couch Talk Nola coming to Slater Mike.
Later, Mike.
Yeah,
interviewing y'all.
Yeah. Chucky. So,
about to call on
how
right
long
now.
have you actually been rapping? Like before, I know you was rapping before.
I was rapping before I met King going on. I've been rapping since in the 80s, you know what I'm saying? I was a hip hop head before I was doing bounce music or anything like that, you know. I first got, in 1985, but they had a Raising Hell concert for Run DMC. I was a young boy, and I ran with my mama let me go with the older guys from Hollywood because they took a liking in them, and they were like, look, Mike, let him come with us. So, you know like older guys take younger to wing. Come with me, man, like, you know, we got him, Miss Diane, we're going to make sure you're good. They brought me to a Raising Hell concert. I saw Run DMC do my Adidas. And I saw them take the shoe off and put the whole, and raise it up. Look, I saw that power in there when everybody raised their shoe up. I was like, man, this is what I want to do. So when me and Kango started rapping, we wound up making a song called I Got Gucci's. And I did the same thing that Run DMC did. We was at one of the concerts. I stopped the show. I said, everybody who got a pair of Gucci's on, put it up in the air. And when he did that, Kango looked at me and said, man, there go your dream. Like, you did what you say you wanted to do, you know what I'm saying? So that's where I was sparked from, you know, like, you know, I come from the hip-hop days of the old school rappers. And when I started doing bounce, I just did bounce because it was just putting my partners on the map, you know what I'm saying? It was something easy to do. I wanted to meet some girls.
Right.
I wanted
that
some,
was what you was
you
going to get.
it was just that easy, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, I could do this, man. So I was doing bounce just to kind of rep my partners out when we go in the club. They're like, Meana, go catch the mic. I kept on the mic, my dog said, you know, like whatever, just rocking with them. And then from there on, like, you know, I started seeing that people was rocking with it, and I just said, that's what I'm going to do, you know? And I started fucking with it.
So you were real hip-hop head.
Oh, yeah.
The break dancing.
Yeah, I was buying, I'm the dude that was buying albums, messing my mama Capono set up, trying to scratch.
No.
Damn. I'm talking about Capono sets. I'm trying to scratch what I want, you know, see, like, you pop my band on my... I'm just trying to learn this stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm writing lyrics down, you know, I'm listening to the records on the radio, and I'm writing every lyric down, trying to learn the raps like that, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting the paper in my tapes, and I'm re-recording stuff, you know what I'm saying? I come from that era, you know what I'm saying? And just doing what I love to do, you know?
One question, what is your most memorable moment during your career that you just felt like, okay, I'm solidified?
Good question.
Memorable.
I guess when I heard the song on the radio, man. You know, when I heard the song on the radio, you know, I just felt like I had made it. You know, because that was just big at the time that, you know, to be on the radio. So when I heard my song on the radio, first I didn't hear it. Somebody called me and told me, man, they played the song on the radio.
Like the Bob Ball beat.
I was like, for real? You on the radio? Like,
Roxanne.
get that bitch on right now.
Yeah.
I heard the song and just felt like, you know, mama, we made it. It didn't have no money yet, but just felt like, you know, I made it, you know. And, you know, I guess getting my first royalty check as well, you know what I'm saying? You know, getting some money off of something I love to do, being able to buy my mama something or do something for her, pay some bills, things of that nature. That was real big to me because I felt like a man. I felt like I was the man of the house. You know, I come from a broken home too.
Right.
I had a stepdad in the house, but fuck, I was the man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could do more than you can do for my mama, like, you know what I'm saying? I could buy a car, I just felt like I could do bigger things than, and that was just the best thing that ever for me,
Well, that's like the main reason why we all want to do that in the first place, to take care of our families.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it should be anyway. A lot of people be a little selfish
It's a little
now.
selfish. Y'all
We gotta take a
you gotta
little
be
break.
selfish, not selfish.
That's all I'm saying.
Some breaks on this couch, though.
I'm
You
just
heard me?
saying.
Take
we
another
get together.
intermission, we get back. You heard me? We gonna get back into it. You heard me?
Oh, look.
All right. We are back, and I see some people saying, "Hey, T.D., Arlene, how you doing?
Hey, T.D., how you doing?
What's up,
What's
Mr.
up, man?
Marcello?"
So we gonna talk about Mr. Marcello.
What up, Cello, OG?
We talking about him saying he's standing in line. Being
Man, I'm modest.
Yo, you standing online.
Listen, I'm a modest dude. You know why? Because first of all, I got a Napoleon complex. I'm a small dude and I'm a red dude, and I book because I don't like to feel played. So I'm gonna stand in line and pay for stuff. Unless you say, look, you Meana, man, you good. Okay, well, it's cool, but I don't just go there expecting to get treated a certain way.
Right,
I come there with my money to pay just like everybody else. Because I don't want to feel played. I don't want to come up to the line expecting to get in there and be like, you better go to the back. So I don't like to feel played. Niggas get their head bust behind feeling played. I don't know.
Yeah, you do know. You know this.
I know who I am, but do that dude know?
You gotta go on there.
You see what I'm saying? And then some people like to listen. Security. Listen, some of them dudes, that's their biggest stroke they ever had in their life. You know what I'm saying? So you come up in that line, they waiting to just shit somebody down. Look, not you get to the back. I'm not trying to be that dude. So at the end of the day, I just be humble about it. Look, if I ain't got no show that night, and I ain't the dude that's coming to rap, I'm not coming up here looking to just walk in your club. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you show me some love when I come to the door, that's love. But if not, how much it is, bro? Here go your money. And that's I mean, I think that's really you can be with it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't looking for nothing.
It's like
I'm not
new to me to hear you say, as a legend, say something like that, but then these young niggas be like, bitch, I'm supposed, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and maybe that's the attitude you should have. But like I said, I have a problem with feeling played. I just don't like nobody to feel like they playing on me. And I've seen people come and just expect to get stuff, and I've seen people just shit on them. You know what I'm saying? I don't like how that feel. I wouldn't shit on nobody, but at the end of the day, I don't want nobody to shit on me. So out of respect of it, you only doing the job. I can't expect everybody who might be at that door that know me. So when I come to that door, I come to that door humbly, like, if you know me, you know me. If you don't, you don't. I'm cool with however it go. They got some dudes I know me. $20. There you go, bro. I go, you $20. I'm not about to argue with you. I'm gonna look like a petty nigga at the door fussing over $20. They go, you $20, dog. You know what I'm saying? Take your little money. You know what I'm saying? I'm going in. Yeah, they trying to play me like I don't have it. Oh, here you go, bro. Here you go. It's no problem. But when it's my night and it's something I'm doing, I'm gonna buck behind. Nigga, I'm on the show.
Right.
Hey, man, you got me fucked up.
But you don't get. But you see how we got that attitude in the city? That's what we trying to break. Like, come on, bro. Like, you get more love when you outside the city, right?
Right.
Correct.
Real talk.
So when you performing outside the city, how much love did you get? Like, you performing in Atlanta and all this?
I mean, this is the difference I got. I got a little difference than some of the artists that say New Orleans don't show love and home don't show. I don't come from that. I swear to God, New Orleans made me who I am.
Here we go.
I sold a lot of records from New Orleans before I sold it anywhere else. New Orleans showed me mad love, so I don't understand, and that's the whole reason the Slater Mike thing came about, is because I don't understand we not supporting our own. I come from being supported.
But then you got artists like August Alsina, like he said, I had to get the fuck from New Orleans.
He was R&B. He was R&B.
Right.
And it changed.
The generations changed.
Right, it changed.
Back in your day, shit.
It was love. Listen, locals used to pack out stuff that nationals couldn't do. They had us in a Rolling Stone magazine in the 90s compared to Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg was selling 65 units in the store when we were selling 113 pieces, right? The week. So there was the title of the article was "Can Bounce Go Nationwide?" Because it was like, man, how this group is outselling the hottest artist in the world, which is Snoop Dogg, in this market. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they was wondering, like, damn, like, like every other market, Snoop Dogg is leading, but in this market, this group's selling way more pieces than he almost doubling this guy pieces. can this stuff go nationwide? You know, and just to see where it's at today, you know, a lot of the labels didn't know what to do with bounce music at the time. You know what I'm saying? Now they, you know, Drake could come out or Beyonce come out with it. Now they know what to do with it.
But now they got people in the city that's angry that wasn't even fucking playing with it. You wasn't touching it. You wasn't.
I ain't mad.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying.
Yeah, I ain't mad.
You know, but people mad. You wasn't touching it.
Yeah, like leave it alone. Let them do what they do with it. I don't get upset when I see you. Do you get upset when you see this?
I don't get upset because at the end of the day, y'all already know what's been going on in the city. You know the culture of the city and what it's about. If you ain't embrace it and do right by it, you know what I'm saying? You can't argue no point. You can't be mad. But for the DJs that did play the music, I can understand they right because they feel like we've been supporting this, we've been playing this, we've been building this up. For somebody else to come take it, I can understand they right. But if it was a DJ that said I don't really play that bounce shit, well, at the end of the day, you can't be mad that other people using the bounce shit and making money off of it.
Yeah.
You know?
How do you feel about artists thinking that shit can be done overnight? You're not gonna be big overnight. It's just not gonna happen.
That's with nothing. That's with everything.
I mean, we're in a microwave generation. You know what I'm saying? So they expect it to be that way. I come from the grind. I love the process.
Oh, that's a dope.
They don't even know how to sell CDs out the trunk and shit.
Yeah, I just love the process. I just love, you know, I used to hang up my own posters, the whole nine. You know, I just love the whole thing of it, you know, and everybody don't love that. So you got to understand, some people just won't get to the money. I wanted to understand it because if I understood it, I can always do it again.
Right.
You know, some people just don't care how it happened, so long it happened.
Right.
Me, myself, I wanted to understand how it happened, so if it was ever have to happen again, I can actually do it again. And that's what gave us longevity in the game. That's why we 3 decades in the game, still relevant, and still can put music out today. Right, you know. I understand it. I understand what it takes. I understand what we need to do. That's why I can give game to the young dudes to tell them this thing is a science. And if you learn the science, you can forever be relevant in the game. You know what I'm saying? It's a science to making music. You know, and some people just think that they just can make music. And I'm like, no, it's a science. You got to find a core audience, how to get that audience woke up, and what you got to do for that audience. And once you understand that, then you know what you got to do.
I feel like you understand it and learn the business, you get longevity. You feel me? Because you know the ins and outs of it. You know.
Now that black and white is very important. Like I think people don't. They think that since you get a deal to you, it's no, I'm in. But that black and white, how important do you feel it is to have this together, all your paperwork to get done?
Paperwork is the business. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like I told you, I was getting royalty checks. You know, I still get royalty checks today. You know what I'm saying? I be posting them here and there, showing people like you still getting royalty. That's just for motivation, not for repping. I just try to show people like, listen, bro, learn your business. You know, you can get some checks. You know, my royalty checks not big as they was when I first was getting them, but at the end of the day, I still get them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like I said, that's for my children. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I own my own music. You know what I'm saying? We own the rights to what we got coming out, what we doing. I could put it out when if a movie want to use my music, they got to come to me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, that's what it's about right there. Just owning your own shit. You know what I'm saying? And if you own it, if you paid for it, you have a right to own it. You know what I'm saying? And I just think independence is the lick right now. You do what you want, you drop what you want. And, you know, so the sky's the limit from there, bro.
Deal or no deal.
Right. You know, you make your own deal. You bring your own value to the game. You know, I'm going to tell you how much I'm worth. It's on you to buy into what I say it is. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I just think that people allow other people to put value on their career. We put value on ourselves.
I also feel like they got a lot of these artists that they don't know their work. They don't know.
Well, sometimes you don't listen. I had a talk with some of the young fellas that was at BTY, like We Pass thing or whatever, and I was talking to some of the young artists, and I was like, "Well, look, y'all say y'all hot, right?" They were like, "Yeah, we hot." You know, Jay Jones, Hollywood King, and who it was, Styles, right? Great White. I said, "Well, look, if y'all so hot, why am I doing more shows than y'all? Why am I booked more than y'all? Look, I'm light years older than y'all. Why am I still working and y'all not working? Like, when was your last? When was your last show? All you do is spin rent.
All you do.
Right.
Now walk it on.
Right. So you know, and I wasn't saying that for repping. I was saying that for them to wake up and be like, right, all right. Well, won't you listen so I can show you what you need to do to actually get paid for what you're doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of artists just just rap, but they don't understand that the business plays that much of a difference in your career. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got that black and white in stone, you don't have no value. You know what I'm saying? You just don't have no value. Your song is good, but if, like right now, if you ain't got the publishing or you ain't got the, you know, the copyright or you ain't got the
I seen it firsthand.
You know, your shit registered properly, the radio not playing it. This one, you're not getting no residual income off it. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, what you doing it for? If you ain't gonna keep, if it ain't gonna keep making money for you,
they do it for followers. You ain't know that?
Oh, that's the thing.
Yeah, because you know they buy. I wanted to.
Somebody told me I need to buy me some followers.
Yeah, and you can buy the blue check too.
Look, they just sent me a badge thing saying I was trying to register for it, but they told, like, somebody hit me and they like, if you want a blue check, I'm like, I don't want it. Like, I want it.
Yeah, the right way. Yeah,
real.
$87
We ain't never. Listen, bro. I come from the era where we didn't wear knockoffs.
Right.
So I be mad now that a dude can come stand next to me with a Gucci fake fit on and get the same attention that I spent my real money on. I'm like, I'm not buying that kind of shit no more, because if they got the knockoff shit that gonna look just like the real shit, then why am I gonna go spend all that money on? I'm just like,
exactly.
Make no sense, shit. Who breaking to this Duck Ass Award now?
We got to.
You know, that's all I'm saying. It's about that time.
Who gonna be the Duck Ass?
Who deserves the Duck Ass Award for the week?
Well, right now, I'm gonna give him the Duck Ass Award.
Hold back now.
To Donald Trump, baby.
Oh, fucking right.
Damn, Donnie.
I know you might get reelected because I see how this shit going. I understand the politics.
He
gonna get reelected, but
he better not.
listen, he's gonna get
a lot of people thought he wasn't gonna get in there, and I said he was gonna get in. I knew he was gonna strip his
The Simpsons said he was in it.
Oh yeah, they did too.
Yeah,
The Simpsons been said he was gonna be president.
Let's just get that up.
So,
and I know you better be mad.
I mean,
but you gotta put that duck in the camera, and we gotta take a break.
Again, wanna know why? Because you got to tell them what you got to look forward to. You got to tell them where they can find you. Of course, they know where to find you.
And we got to talk some more about Slade Mike.
And I do some other things. I want to talk about that.
Yeah,
because we be in the building.
Duck Ass Award goes to Donald
Trump. Face ass.
See, every time I call and you don't answer, girl, you think you're right but wrong. Why would you make me think that you don't care and doing something wrong? See, I'm a man that made mistakes, but you're my love and my best friend. So I'm just asking, can we start over again? No. Without you by my side, I'm so alone. What I wouldn't do to hear you whisper in your tone. I just wanna make you understand that I can be a better man. I know I make mistakes.
Look, we back in this bitch. That's all I'm saying. You heard the chain hanging.
Yeah, the chain get into your
head. Hey,
can we get into the things that you got going on?
The things that I got going on. Besides Slade Mike, you know, I do another thing with the community. You know, I help people become debt free, financially independent, and get properly protected. You know what I'm saying? I think that's a big problem. You know, me and my wife went in business together to actually create an opportunity for people to actually get properly protected, because I think I'm so tired of seeing GoFundMes, bro. I'm so tired of seeing people dying and can't get buried. Look, I did a thing called Reality Check, and it had a brother that was kind of like, he was doing you know, he's showing people like when you die and you need to get buried, this is the process that you go through. So I'm backstage talking to the guy. He was like, man, for all the funerals you may see, they got so many of them that don't never get buried because they don't have no money. He said, so we can't send them back to the hospital, so we gotta just burn the bodies. Like, so we never even get a funeral for him. And people probably be wondering where this person was at, but he just never had the money. His people never came up with the money to actually make sure that he can have a proper burial. So I saw that as a problem. So, you know, I went and got a life license, my wife went and got a security license, and we just came together and we just started helping families, you know, actually get that stuff together. You know what I'm saying? We're also helping people get their finances together, get out of debt, things of that nature, because, you know, when we looked at the
Black people ain't really
we got a wealth gap, you know, after you do, you know, to break down everything, the actual Caucasian family, you know what I'm saying, their wealth is like $170,000. Then it drops all the way down to the Spanish people that maybe have $23,000 at the end of the, you know, when we break everything. Yeah, and then we fall in like 17, 18,000. But listen, they know how to come together.
Right,
They even get 23,000. You know what I'm saying?
Lord.
Yeah,
I ain't never paid attention.
Yeah, listen, after slavery, right, we was considered second-class citizens, right? But if you look at where we at now, we got Arabs, we got Chinese, we got all these people that done kind of built up over us, that's living over us. So we probably 4th-class citizens in America right now. And if we keep going at this rate, we're gonna be right back into slavery if we don't change what we're doing. So we got to get our money up. We got to start investing our money and getting our money to work for us. One thing I found out about money is that money don't never need a break. Money don't get tired, don't need to go to sleep, it don't need to take a vacation. You know what I'm saying? None of that. So if I'm gonna work for money,
I know that damn scam likely people on my platform.
Scam likely hit me up a lot. So if I'm gonna work for money, I might as well get my money to work 10 times harder for me. You know what I'm saying? So we just teach people how to get the money to work, how to get the money to grow. And, when they come to the age of retirement, man, they can actually retire. They don't have to go back to work to supplement their income. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of age of retirement, that's damn near when you out to do like.
Well, they changing the age. It's damn near about to be 70 years old. So
that's what I'm saying.
But I'm just saying that people can retire way earlier than that if they invest their money properly, understand about investments and understand how to get their money to grow. They will actually see that they can become wealthy way earlier than the age of retirement they might dream of, and they can actually be financially independent where they don't actually need.
It almost sounds like you influence them too, that you can start your own business.
You can start your own business, but you can just invest. You can still be working your little job, doing whatever, because some people just don't, everybody's not entrepreneurs, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I don't want everybody to feel like quit your job and go do this. Yeah. Everybody's not an entrepreneur. You need an entrepreneur mindset to actually be an entrepreneur. I read in Donald Trump book, and this is some real shit, I just understood it. Dude said if we was to give everybody an equal amount of money, break it all the way down to everybody having an equal amount of money, in so many years, the rich people gonna go back to being rich, the poor people gonna go back to being poor because it's a mindset.
Right.
They don't know
what I'm saying? Yeah, because we just don't understand money and how to get money to work. So at the end of the day, it's a mindset. We all got the same 24 hours in a day. It's what you do within those 24 hours.
Some people be angry.
If some people ain't gonna do nothing with their time, they're gonna wind up back broke. You see it happen to a lot of athletes, whatever. They get a lot of money and then after football, after basketball, they right back broke because they don't have the proper mindset. So I just want to educate people on how to get their money to work, and I just think that that's big, and I think that's going to make a big difference in our community. You know what I'm saying? And I think if I was to die, when I die, because we all got to go that route. When I die, at least I could say, man, I did something that was different besides just some music and things of that nature. So I just wanted to put a little bit more character on my personality and what I stand for than just music.
Just to add on, what is the proper age? What do you think the age should be that our black and minorities should start learning financial literacy?
Elementary school.
Yeah.
If you talk to my daughter right now, because you need to learn it. You need to learn it just like you learn anything else. You know what I'm saying? I teach my daughter. I got a young daughter, and I tell her, I say, how much can you spend out of $1? She say 70 cents, and I take the other 30% and invest it, 10% this way, 10%, and whatever. And she understand the reason of it. And if I can put that in her mindset, she already understand that she need to pay herself first. You know what I'm saying? We pay everybody else, and then when we get around to us, we try to save on the end. You know what I'm saying? You'll never get wealthy. We gotta learn to start paying ourselves first and putting away money for ourselves so that we can become wealthy. You know what I'm saying? We'll never get wealthy if we don't make ourselves the priority of, because we're the breadwinners, you know what I'm saying?
You ever thought about writing a book?
I'm writing a book. I'm glad you said that. The name of my book that I'm writing is called Untold, the Story of an Unknown Legend. It's not just about partners in crime, it's about myself. Some people, misunderstand me on who I am and why I'm the way I am, but in this book, you know what I'm saying, I'm kind of 8 chapters in, other book already, you know what I'm saying?
You can write.
So, I might have about 12 or 14 chapters to actually finish the book off. So when I finish, it'll be out probably 2020, you know what I'm saying? I just want to do it right. A lot of people, I've been working on the book, but people don't understand when you're writing an autobiography, it's a little deep because you don't want to implement people wrongly in your book. You don't want to expose somebody else's business off of telling your business. Because some of my things that I've done has been tied to other people, and I want to make sure I have their best wishes when I speak of certain stories where it don't incriminate them or get them in some kind of, I ain't really want people to know that about me. So I just have to find a way to write the book to where I'm not hurting nobody else, but I'm still telling my story. So that's what's been making it that hard. It's not a book that I'm just writing that's out my head, just on some bullshit. It's really my life and really some of the things I went through, and I just want people to understand. I think once they read the book, they'll have a better understanding of who I am as a person.
Well, congratulations, brother, on you being a future best-selling author.
Thank you.
Get that out the way. Put that into existence.
Thank you.
Everything gonna come. But if you could get anybody in the game today to play you, to portray you in the movie, who would it be?
To portray me in a movie.
Yeah.
I ain't never thought. You know, y'all asking me some stuff I never even thought about. Who would I get? Who would I get? Damn, I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know nobody that.
I could think of somebody.
Tell me, Rude?
No.
Who?
You know what I would think?
Because people be calling me Rude Jude.
No, that's because you got your hair. No. I think it should be D. Will.
Who is D. Will?
Your
Who is D. Will?
No, D1. Sorry.
Oh, D1? D1 got dreads, man.
I know, but he
could probably play me. Yeah, I could probably be his brother. One of the Canaan Able people. They be calling me them too.
I think that he could play you because he's total opposite. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe he could. I don't know. I mean, you know, I don't know. I never thought about that. That's just something I never
I want to see who you was gonna say.
I probably would have said myself. I would play myself in the movie. I'm good. Ain't nobody can play me better than me. You know what I'm saying?
All right, well then, if you could play somebody, who would you play?
Who would I play? I play T.I.
Why?
I don't know. I like T.I. swag, man. I think we got a lot of. I think we got a lot of stuff in common. I like how he dress. I like how he think. I like how he carry himself. I like, you know, I just like what he stand for as a man. You know,
like the big ass words too.
I like expeditiously. I like his intelligence. You know what I'm saying?
My due diligence of.
That's the only person that really.
I think he's balanced. I think he's super balanced. I think he's a guy that understands the streets all the way, and I think he understands, you know, the other side of life just as well. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not that he's a perfect person, but that he do understand.
Yeah.
You know what it's about. You know what I'm saying? I like Tip. I like what he's saying.
So what can we get? Like, if we somebody wanted to come and get services from you and your wife, where would that be? Like,
they can go to GP associations. There's like on Instagram. You know, like, that's kind of like how we working. You know, besides that, we working through word of mouth and people just. You know, turning people on to what we do. You know what I'm saying? That's been great for me. I don't knock on doors. I don't, you know, but I meet people one-on-one. I kind of tell them what I'm doing. That nature. But if you want to like find us, since social media is the way that people find out about people, you know, you can go to GP Associations. That's on Facebook as well.
You have a set price, or like for the financial?
Nah, it costs you nothing. It costs you nothing. I come sit down with you for free. I put the plan together with you for free. Wow. Listen, if I can't create no value in your house, there's no need for us to do business. So it don't cost you nothing but your own time. It take me about 30 minutes to explain to you what we do, and if you see value in it and it's something that you think will be good or beneficial for you and your family, then we just move forward from there. But it don't cost nothing. I'm not charging you nothing to do that.
That's love.
So where can we find you on social?
You can find me at Instagram, Mr. Meana, that's MRMEANA_PNC, or you can go on Facebook under Mr. Meana, that's MISTAMERENA. And that's pretty much what I'm on. I don't really mess with the Twitter. Yeah, we got some Partners in Crime Guild.
Oh, shit.
Pump the Party, you know, shirts. We got, thank you, Miss Lee. We got Team Square shirts, man. Anything that you want. We got a whole.
Got the little Slater Mike too.
Yeah, we got Slater Mike. We got Slater Mike T-shirts. You know what I'm saying? We got all that.
And how do you how do they register to try out for the Slater Mike?
For Slater Mike, they actually just go to Team Square. That's Team TEAM Square SQUAREDEVENTS events. Team Squared Events. You go on there.
Write that down. Write down.
Team Squared Events. Come on, bro. Y'all know this. Team Squared Events.
This generation don't even be in school.
Just look at where right. You got spell check. You know what I'm saying?
Superintendent.
You got spell check. So Team Squared Events. You send your audition video, we go through the video, we give you a call, leave your name and your number, we'll make sure we call you, and we set up a audition to actually meet you in person, and from there then we'll let you know if you actually make the line.
And with that being said, this has been Couch Talk Nola episode 43.
Sorry, I'm so alone.
King got the beat to make your booty go bang. Nah. Let's go.
Without you by my side, I'm so alone. What I wouldn't do to hear you whisper in your tone. I just wanna make you understand that I can be a better man. I know I make mistakes, but baby, I'm only human. It's you, I never can replace you. I'm a man who makes mistakes, and you're allowed to do the same. But every time we fuss, that doesn't mean we have to end. Girl, you know we both in love. Can we start where we begin? See, every time I call and you don't answer, girl, you think you're right but wrong. Why would you make me think that you don't care and doing something wrong? See, I'm a man that makes mistakes, but you're my love and my best friend. So I'm just asking, can we start over again? No. Without you by my side, I'm so alone. What I wouldn't do to hear you whisper in your tone. I just wanna make you understand that I can be a better man. I know I make mistakes, but baby, I'm only human.
Say I ain't no good, probably think I'm too hood. Wildin' like a little boy, not like a man should. Everybody make mistakes, why I gotta plead the case? Acting like I Mike Turner, like I made her eat the cake. I know I've been messing up, she wants some confessing up. All I do is dress it up, bounce back and F it up. I just need another chance, you don't need another man. I just bought a ring for your finger worth a couple bands.
Love when I make you say, cause you know that you're the one I adore. How could I ask for anything more? You love when I make you say, and I'm so glad that you're mine. Can we get back to where we was in time? Oh, without you by my side, I'm so alone. What I wouldn't do to hear you whisper in your tone. I just wanna make you understand that I can be a better man. I know I make mistakes, but baby, I'm only human.
If you're creeping in a date and that boy pay your way, real love, real love. But if you're creeping at night and that boy won't fight, no love, no love. If you love your baby daddy, holla, ah, ya, ya. If you're messing with that boy, holla, ah, ya, ya. That's your boy, that's your boy. Working for your boy, represent for your boy. Nah, real good. You bust it real good, represent for your hood. That's that love, bust it for that love. That's that love, happy loves. That love, happy joy. That's that joy, working for that joy. That's that joy, that's that joy. Sticking for that joy, what's up? Yup, we the greatest.